is computer, radio, and television. To bring news to the family, to bring outside information to the family, to bring outside so-called news and vision to the family. Thus, feng shui nowadays needs to specially take note of how we place all these items. The way or how we place these items play a very important role in enhancing the short, not long, short or called immediate mentality decision or mental decision, right? Or foresight to the family members. It's not long. The house spacing still remains the area where family members will be able to gain long-term foresight, long-term vision, right? Still remains at the facing. But when you come to short-term, immediate between 3 to 6 months period, then television, computer, and radio plays that particular role. Plays that particular role now. Okay? So this we have taken into consideration of the short term, the new gadget, the new role of these particular items which we have in our surrounding. But today we're going to focus on TV only. Okay? We're not going to talk about computer, we're not going to talk about the radio and all that. We're going to touch on some of the electrical goods in our surrounding. We're going to touch on some of the facing to understand how facing plays a role in to the occupants. Then only you go into the do and don'ts of television. Okay, right? You see, the last lesson we learned about is fish tank. When fish have movement, it let out cool air, humidity, right? Cool air to the surrounding. But when the television is activated or on, switch on, it let out hot air instead of cool air. So cool air will bring sluggishness. Occupants will get lazy. But hot air will bring temper, right? Will cause occupants to be emotional. The difference between fish tank and television is television will cause two issues or electrical gadgets or items will cause two different impact to the occupants. Instead of the hot air causing us to be bad temper and all that, there's another one where we call the statics air. Statics means the electromagnetic radiant will cause another impact to the occupants. Do you know what is electromagnetic radiance? Like our phone, right? Why without any line, it actually rings, right? And we have radios. When you on the radio, why there is no line, no connecting line, it makes sounds. Where does it come from? These are known as electromagnetic radiant in our surrounding. Right? Electrical goods actually let out a lot of electromagnetic radiance. So in feng shui, when you suffer this kind of electromagnetic radiation, it will cause health problem, insomnia, and also shorten our lifespan. Okay? It will actually cause insomnia, health problem, and our lifespan. This can be overcome, you know. This can be overcome. Right? How? When you have a phone, you want to reduce this electromagnetic radiance harming you. All you need is to put it in a pouch. You have to put it in a pouch. Then it will reduce that kind of electromagnetic radiance harming you. So at home, when you have a computer, nowadays do you see that in front of the computer, you will put a screen. You know what kind of screen is that? Made of cloth, right now. To actually block what? Electromagnetic radiance. Have you heard that currently there's an analysis? If you were to put your laptop on your lap and start using it, it will actually reduce a guy's sperm count. Have you heard about that? Yes or no? So this is what we call electromagnetic radiance harming human health, lifespan, and causing you to sleep less, unable to sleep. When you are getting sleepless, you get restless. When you have insomnia, you become restless, right? What will happen? You become emotional. That it will lead to a lot of things that you are doing unable to achieve its best effect because of emotional condition. So the more electrical goods you have in your surrounding, the more impact or the more effect you will suffer out of this. So don't put your phone on your body so open. That's one thing, Okay, don't get so near to television. What is the measurement or the distance you should sit away from all these gadgets? Is 3 to 6 feet. Is 3 to 6 feet. That means that, not talking about TV alone, if you want to listen to the radio, or you want to actually play any amplifiers, make sure you are sitting away from it 3 to 6 feet. In feng shui aspect, it's best for you to have a piece of carpet, right? Separating the electrical goods and the distance where you are sitting. It actually reduce this electromagnetic radiance from harming you. This is one way to let you know the first impact.
You mean the TV, then there's a carpet and then you sit here?
Yeah, that's right.
Not the TV on the carpet?
No.
Not way on the carpet?
No. It's just a distance where you have a cloth, you have carpet which is a cloth, right? Yeah, to absorb all this kind of extra radiance that has been emitted out of this. So they say that special material, especially cloth, which you know that currently that can absorb static things, will help you reduce this kind of impact on electrical goods. So when you sleep in your bedroom, make sure the computer, make sure your radio is about 3 feet away from your head. 3 feet away from your head. That's one thing you should remember as it is. Right? So the last lesson we said, you should not put a fish tank inside your bedroom because you have this filter where it has a motor, right? And it's also electrical operated, electric operated, that will also cause this kind of radiance. So it should be away from you, at least 3 feet. The noise alone will cause disturbance to you. Apart from that, the electromagnetic radiance will also cause another impact on you. Understand what I mean? So the very first thing is this radiance, which you need to take note of in your surrounding. And television do let out a lot of these radiance. Right? That is the first impact. But when we talk about TV, we talk about vision, we talk about foresight, we talk about outlook. If you were to talk about the ancient days of feng shui, we talk about facing. In feng shui, there is various different ways of determining how this house facing actually causes or have any impact on family members. So it's segregated into main door facing, the whole house facing, and also the front gate facing. So there's 3 facing which we need to look into, you see. So do you know how to take a facing? This is a house.